Mr. Chairman, sir, the answer to start question number 109 is different, but nonetheless, so I would like to know, as from the Minister's reply, from what we know, 6,800 crores plus has been earmarked for the Vibrant Village program. And from this amount, how much is our state getting? And secondly, because if Border Area Department is overseeing this program, now whether it is legislative assemblies, the members of the legislative assembly who are in the border areas, whether they are included in the discussions of these projects as well or not?
Sir, actually, budget for 2025-26 year to year one.
So, sir, another supplementary is this. Now, when we talk about this Border Area Department, now since these areas in the state bordering Bangladesh, previously we used to get this Border Area Department schemes, wherein a lot of community work can be utilized. Now, at this instance, if this particular program is not yet implemented, whether this department is considering putting some money, some sanctions for the areas bordering Bangladesh. There are so many constituencies bordering Bangladesh, whether this department is considering putting up some sanctions for these areas.
Mr. Chairman, sir, because this goes in the sense beyond the primary question, but of course subject is very much relevant. The state government has from time to time sanctioned funds for different kind of projects when it comes to the border areas, whether it be the international border or the state border, interstate border. So therefore, there are projects from time to time, but we do not have a specific program or a plan that says that it will be this much amount. But there is, of course, provision for us to be able to give some funds and do some projects. And the Honorable MLA is aware of that. And also, sir, there are many other schemes under the departments that are there, where respective line departments do the necessary work as and when it's required to be done. So regarding the question that was asked for the Vibrant Village program, the budget, sir, as is mentioned earlier, that the Vibrant Village program 1 was what started, and that was normally under the international border towards China. The Vibrant Village program 2 is now in the other areas, which is including Bangladesh, and therefore Meghalaya comes into the second phase. In the second phase, about 92 villages have been identified by Government of India where these projects will take place. We have not been given the exact budget of that amount, of how much will be spent in each one. The projects and details are being made. So therefore, those details are not there with us, but I can share with the House that 92 villages have been identified by Government of India.
So the last question. The reason I'm putting this question is because in the previous years, there are many projects which were sanctioned under the BADP department, Border Area Department. So what has happened is because many of these, especially these border roads and these community halls, etc., which have been constructed and completed. The problem lies in, because different line departments, they are not claiming ownership of these projects, especially the roads. The problem arises for us is because right now, when we seek some intervention from different line departments, most of the reply which we get is these particular projects, roads, do not belong to them. So that's why I'm seeking clarity whether this year, if you're getting some sanctions under any departments pertaining to the border areas, and especially from a BADP. That's all, sir.
Yes, sir, there will be some.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for permitting me to say something on this Vibrant Village program. So, as you said, the 90 villages had been identified, and from my block, 3 villages has been identified to include in the Vibrant Village program. But as you have said here in the answer, that the border area department will oversee the program. But it is sorry to say that while selecting these villages, the border area department was not consulted. And if the implementing department is not consulted, it is an infringement on the right and the power of the department. Because while implementing any program, site selection should be suitable, should be appropriate to see that the scheme is success. But while selecting these villages, the department was not consulted. So,
What is your
at the same time, sir,
So, what is your question?
yeah, I'll come to the question, sir. At the same time, these villages, 3-4 villages are the same stretch. They select only one village. So there is deprivation or disparity while selection these villages in my constituency. So my question is, how do you take on this, sir?
Sir, again, just to add, that the villages have been selected by Government of India, by MHA. And this is not just for Mausunram or for Meghalaya, but for the entire country, wherever this program is being implemented. So the Government of India or the MHA, till date, has decided to select the villages as per their criteria and as per their program. So we have made this point to the MHA. The Honorable Minister has met the Honorable Home Minister just about 10 days back, I think on the 4th of February, if I'm not wrong. They had met and he has shared this concern, and Honorable HM has taken note of it. But as of now, these 92 villages have been selected by Government of India, and that is a process they follow throughout the country.
Another question, sir. Since our honorable member from Shillong has asked the question, the same may be repeated. As you said, that the border area development program will be discontinued. So, do we expect any fund to be earmarked for this border area development program from the state fund, sir?
Sir, again, as I had mentioned, Honorable Minister, MLA has just mentioned an additional point here. So the BADP program was discontinued by Government of India, as we are all aware, in September 2022. So that is where the Government of India had decided that a new program will be brought in, which is what we call the Vibrant Village program. So that is the history of that, sir. But again, I've mentioned, I think Honorable Minister, Honorable MLA and others had met me in regards to sanctioning of some amount or for the border area development, because this project was discontinued. And as all the MLAs are aware, that I had included some amount last year. And though it's not sufficient at all, because we have to take care of the international as well as the interstate border also. So therefore, we are doing our best, but obviously we have constraints. But we will keep some amount, whatever possible, to ensure that this need is taken care of. But again, I repeat, sir, that this is only one head under which development takes place. At the end of the day, one cannot judge the development of a border area based only on, say, for example, the the amount spent under the border area development. There is all multiple departments are spending. Honorable MLA from Shillong will be very well aware that through the SPV, the special purpose vehicle, which he gets under the project, the Lafarge project, runs into hundreds of crores. So therefore, there is a lot of funds that are available even under that, which Mausamram, part of Mausamram and part of Shillong, they get benefit from that. So we have to look at the larger overall picture. But yes, I understand the concerns and the needs. So we will definitely look into this matter. There will be some funds allotted from our side. May not be sufficient, but we will do something, sir.